Thanks for watching Film Buff, really, honestly. It's fucking great.
Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Film Buff. Alright man, it's time for episode 5 of this amazing show, man. I just want to say that, I am by choice kind of spacing them out. I don't want to rush through it, man. There's only 8 episodes, so I am kind of spacing them out by choice. But yeah, let's do a quick recap, man. Last episode ends off by showing us that Lenny is a different manifestation of the yellow-eyed demon. It gets out, it helps David kind of get out of this astroplane. And in this astroplane, another new character, Oliver, who I really liked, man. I really liked him. I want to see more of him. Unfortunately, Carrie got shot. I'm not sure if she's dead or what's gonna happen. And it wasn't the doctor. That wasn't the doctor. It was the milky eye guy, the perm guy. So the doctor maybe did get to hear what the stars said. That's like an ongoing thing, man. I need to know, what did the stars say, man? But yeah, let's get right into episode 5, guys.
I'm the magic man. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
How long has he been in there? The astro, whatever.
In February, it'll be 21 years.
Oh.
And he started spending more and more time there.
Got lost in there, huh?
Sometimes I'd just find him sitting.
Oh, is he gonna take her there?
You want me to take you there?
No. Just want you to bring him home.
It's okay. I got you.
That music, though.
Who teaches us to be normal when we're one of a kind? Just promise me if you get lost, we get lost together.
Is that Lenny? This is so stunning, man.
What about strength in numbers?
I mean, we can bring him as cannon fodder, but they're just gonna slow us down.
David's very fragile.
He doesn't seem fragile. Not since he came back.
I know. That worries me.
Fair enough. He has this new swagger, this confidence about him. I feel like Lenny, or the yellow-eyed demon, is kind of taking control of him.
Miss Bird?
For a split second, the trumpet noise came on. For like a split second. Wait, but that...
so much power. It wears a human face.
What?
Be careful.
I mean, split mind. This monster isn't David, it's a parasite of some kind. You see, another consciousness inside of him.
What does that mean?
This thing burrowed into David's brain when he was a boy, maybe even a baby, and it has been there, feeding on him ever since.
The memories.
Memories, exactly. Every time David sees this thing or realizes it's there, this creature makes him forget. It rewrites his memory.
Is that why we couldn't see it?
You're calling this thing it, but what else could it be if not another mutant?
An older mutant. Its consciousness separated from its body, you see, and living inside David for 30 years.
That's why it keeps calling David Kid, right? That's what I was thinking earlier, that... Hey, kid! See, that seems like David now. Before it looked like he had, the red is no good, man. Red is no good. King. Another form of, yellow eyes.
Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection.
You know something.
That's Lenny.
About me.
David.
I'm David.
Oh, wait,
I'm
Benny.
I mean, I'm Lenny. Or is it King? Oh, or is it my favorite?
Angry boy?
You have a secret.
You were adopted.
So that wasn't Professor X? His dad just showed.
I don't know.
I feel like there's a jump scare incoming. Oh my god, my body's covered in goosebumps right now. So, it feels like all different forms of yellow eyes or this parasite are gonna be in here. They used this music in episode 1. He was getting chased by Carrie and Patanomy.
Such a pretty boy.
And then you people started putting all these
ideas in his head.
No, that's...
No.
David! White room! Now!
Shit. I can't stop her. Me.
David. David!
my god, that thing is so creepy.
Sydney? I'm sorry. What was I saying?
So Aubrey Plaza.
You were saying...
You were talking about how the death of your father affected you, and I think that's very brave. Okay. Let's talk.
This show is honestly one of the best, easily one of the best shows I've seen in a long, long time. Man, seriously, this show is it's amazing, man. This is something else. This is so unique. This is so different, man. Yeah, you know, I'm really sad that I only have 3 more episodes of this. It's been such a crazy experience, man, so far. And, you know, and it's not done just yet, man. I know I've seen some crazy shit happen. There's still 3 more episodes, and I'm sure in this 3 episodes it's gonna get even crazier. Let's talk about that ending, though. So she ends up, this is Sid, because this is from her perspective. She ends up back at Clockworks. Now, the feeling I get here is that, you know how the demon, the yellow-eyed demon, this creepy, strange-looking thing is chasing Sid, right? In this simulated reality, or astroplane. You know, right as she, you know, falls on the bed and this thing's reaching for her, you see David just kind of like, he's yelling and he's freaking out. I feel like he triggered something. He did something. But see, the interesting thing here is only Sid felt out of place there, or only she felt like she just randomly showed up somewhere, because everyone else there, including Lenny, was part of that setup. Lenny did not know what the hell's going on. She was part of that setup, that circle, you know, circle of patients talking. Sid was the only outsider that just came into this. So you know, this episode was the one that everyone kind of gets to find out that this thing, you know, or there is something attached to David, you know, a parasite. Carrie made the discovery, you know, as the MRI scan, and he came to the conclusion, and he came to the right conclusion, that this is a parasite that has taken over his mind, or is powerful enough to take over his mind, if need be. It's, you know, giving him this split mind, split personality type thing, and this thing has been around since he was a kid, perhaps even a baby. Again, that confirms, you know, how Lenny keeps calling him kid. It's been around, you know, it's been around for what, 30 years, I believe they mentioned. So holy shit, that's a long time. And they also confirmed that indeed it is this parasite that makes him forget things, or there's, you know, erases memories, or there's glitches in the memories. Melanie and Patonomy haven't seen it, and you know, Carrie even said perhaps it made you guys forget as well. But you know, one person did see it though, Sid. This happened in episode 1, and she even in episode 2, I believe, or 3, they're on the swing set. She mentions that there was something, you know, there was something else, and she was, as she was in David's body, and that, you know, there's a scene of him freaking out, and you see yellow eyes kind of come up. So that was Sid actually seeing yellow eyes. So someone else has seen it. Sid. You know, it seems like there's a big focus on Sid, man, right up until the end of the episode. There is a connection here, you know, Sid and David. Perhaps because it touched. And kind of going back on this parasite, in this episode it was also confirmed that, and Lenny herself confirms that it is indeed all of these different things. Lenny, or Benny, King, you know, Angry Boy, the yellow-eyed demon. I'm a bit proud of myself. You know, I was able to piece a lot of these things together. before the show actually told me. And you know, that's just because this show has me on my toes, man. Like, I know it's such a smart show, it's such an intricate show that I'm like all in, you know. I'm so into it. I'm trying to pick up everything, trying to look at the visual cues. Even the cinematography and the lighting itself is so important in this, you know. Red and blue, huge in this, man. I definitely believe that red is associated with the yellow-eyed demon, this parasite, because anytime he shows up or a different manifestation of him shows up, it's red, man. It's like flashing red lights. Lenny was in red light, Angry Boy was in red light. This episode they showed us King for like a split second in red light, and blue is like the opposite. I feel like that's David himself. It's kind of like calm. It's almost like the safe place, you know. And going back to like the first 20 or so minutes of the episode, you could tell it's not David in control right now. It was not him. You could tell because there was a swagger, confidence about him, right? He wasn't his usual self. He was so like confident and like sure of everything. And you know, even the way he spoke, that's not the usual David, you know, I'm used to. So you could tell he was under the influence or under control. Let's talk about Oliver, man. He's really interesting, man. Last episode they showed him. He kind of got lost in this astroplane because he was spending so much time in there. You know, perhaps he forgot what reality is, and maybe he thought that is reality, him being in there. He couldn't differentiate, right? It kind of took me back to Inception, you know, how Dom, Leo DiCaprio's character, his wife, was kind of stuck in these lucid dreams. But yeah, man, I really do hope to see Oliver. I want to see him kind of get rescued or something. I want him to be part of the story again. Man, that scene at the end, man, their old like family childhood home. He takes Amy there. Holy shit, that whole scene, man. Just them, and then the crew from Summerland shows up, talking about it. I'm getting goosebumps, man. Like, seriously, it was so stunning, so eerie, so creepy. You know, and Lenny shows herself to Amy, and you know, kind of brings the idea of a secret, right? And then David kind of asked her, you know, point blank, is like, you have a secret. I know it. I can smell it. You tell me now. Just tell me. She finally tells him that he is adopted. That's interesting because that makes so much sense, you know. He is Professor X's son, but they did show his dad, and they actually did show his face. At one point, Melanie was going up the stairs. This is a few episodes ago, and in the background you can see his dad's face. Like, you can fully see it, nice and clear. So it wasn't Professor X. If indeed they are, you know, doing the Professor X being his dad's storyline, that was reading the story to him. That wasn't him reading the story to him. But Yellow Eyes, for some reason, blocked out his face to him. I'm sure I'll find out in a few episodes. But yeah, man, I think that's about it. Super excited for episode 6, man. Oh, holy shit, actually, hold up. Carrie, there was a scene, man, okay? So at this point it's Carrie, the older Carrie, talking to younger Carrie. And at this point he's fusing. You know, the moment he fuses, the music that plays in the background is the same music that plays anytime Yellow Eyes is on screen. You know, again, nothing is random in this show. That music played in that scene, man. So what the hell, man? Shit, okay, man, before I sign off, was Clockworks even real? Cause, you know what makes me think this is because, now see, I say that, but then instantly I remember the doctor who was there is alive and he is a captive in that, you know, cell. But you know, let me tell you what I'm thinking here. So Lenny was present. Lenny, aka Yellow-Eyed Demon, this being, this parasite, you know, was there in those in that first episode, you know, and Sid even spoke to it. So now, see, that has me thinking though. Lenny appears in that first episode as a patient, and everyone can see it. Sid even talks to it, and you know, she's talking about like the candy bar and if she could send it. And Sid even told David that she was responsible for accidentally killing his friend. Now, Lenny doesn't exist. It's just a manifestation of Yellow Eyes. So that makes me think that that whole like memory has been altered, right? And not just for David, for everyone involved, including Sid, because she saw Lenny. I'm not even sure if I'm making sense right now, but you know, this, what the hell is going on there? And now they're back. Alright guys, so if you enjoyed it, please smash that thumbs up, leave your comments, let me know what you guys thought. If you guys are on social media, check me out. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, I have a Patreon account. Thank you so much to all the amazing patrons. Your kindness is just brilliant, man. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. In the last comment section, Erica, she said she's watching it for the 3rd time. And I could believe it, man. I know I'm gonna watch this a few more times, man. I know, and I know I'll catch so many different things on like a 2nd or 3rd time. You know, that's what's so great about these types of shows. Papaya Style, she was saying, you know, in episode 1's comments, it's, you know, in her top 5 of all time. And, you know, I believe it, man. For me, it's rocketed, like, right in there. I legitimately put it in my top 5 as well. I'm not even finished yet, man. That's how much I'm in love with the show. That's how amazing this is. So, you know, I totally get what you mean, you know. Alright, guys, thanks for dropping by. I'll be back doing episode 6. Take it easy.